Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Lightning and the Dragons. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Davis Wazalewski, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Now batting, Timmy Hinson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Timmy Hinson.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it, strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating.
A dive, and he can't hang on. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And this pitcher's got to be frustrated right now to have to grind that hard, regardless of result. To have to work that hard against the leadoff hitter, he can't be happy with the way this one started.
In now, Marty Riggs. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Riggs brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Two and two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So coming to the plate, Mo Cole. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box, A.J. Valito, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Seth Roberts, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Wesley Raines at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 offering. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fastball well outside. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Lightning on top 1-0. Wes Taylor, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Striding into the box, Bryce Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
And there's ball 2 now. Popped up. Cole is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Duke Wang. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the third baseman, Sam Quintero.
At the plate, Sam Quintero. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall Mad Dog, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
The first baseman, Frankie.
Coming to the plate now, Frankie Fernandez. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Taylor has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him. And when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Omar Valido, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 14 driven in. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Digging in, Eric Piper. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a pop-up now. Valito is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jason Easel.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Easel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Wes Taylor, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Easel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sasaki is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Jimmy Henson.
Now in the box, Timmy Henson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look now to pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping up now, Shinji Sasaki.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Cole over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 25.
Set to get his day started, Alonso Taveras. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Davis Wazalewski as he grounds one briskly to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marty Riggs. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out one way.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Mo Cole, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is skied out toward right. Wang is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back the center fielder, A.J. Valido.
So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead. So now to the plate, Seth Roberts. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Roberts, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dragons lead it 3-2. Bottom of the 3rd now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Bryce Lewis. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Popped him up. A lead, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Duke Wang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Up here right in front of the plate. Easel over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting the third baseman, Sam Quintero.
Into the box now, Sam Quintero. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Quintero A 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Wesley Ray. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Lewis is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Settling in now, Eric Piper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. But what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jason Hazel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far on the year, Hazel brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. That's by him for strike 1. Hazel is usually found patrolling the outfield, but he can also get behind the plate, and that's exactly what he's doing in this one.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch. I'll be locked in on this guy today because that's a tough ask to go behind the dish. I want to see how he works with the pitcher, but if he can do it, if he can frame balls, play corner outfield positions, maybe moonlight in the infield a little bit, and swing a decent bat, this guy will stay in the game for a long time.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Fernandez has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mercury is on top here, 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Randall Mad Dog.
Randall Mad Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Frankie Fernandez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting the showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Omar Valido. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You walk into the plate, you know your average would dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice A-bit.
In now, Shinji Sasaki. A swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Roberts ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Now to the plate, Alonso Taveras. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set. The 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Down and away, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Wes Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting the take sign on right here.
The 2-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Kelvin Ramirez will come out and take the ball here, as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Plate now, Timmy Hinson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. To the plate now, Marty Riggs. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
From the belt, the pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The third baseman, number 5.
Into the box, Mo Cole, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to tie our ball game as the runner scores from second to make it 3-3 now.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, A.J. Valido, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
I'm set with the 0-1. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air to center field. Sasaki is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Douglas Lamb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Easel moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 1, Russ Lewis.
Ready for another shot now, Bryce Lewis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. One out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Duke Wang. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mark Weston takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Weston.
Digging in, Wesley Ray. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wesley Ray.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Weston, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Eric Piper, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jason Diesel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Nope. Misses. Ball two. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The pitch, number 36. Taylor.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wes Taylor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. And this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Doc Huntley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Huntley.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Sam Quintero. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 2 balls, 1 strike.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here's another 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randall Mad Dog. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Roberts is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 7, Frankie Fernandez.
Stepping in, Frankie Fernandez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Huntley, a right-hander, standing 6'3". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Dero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
At the plate now, Omar Valido. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And now, Shinji Sasaki. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
We're talking about picking your team after that strikeout. Big, and I mean big, 2-run RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your back right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Alonso Taveras, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Taveras is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two down, runners at first and second. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. Mercury leads it 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Fernando Reyes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Reggie Kellogg is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 3, Reggie Kellogg.
Here comes the first pitch. Timmy Hinson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here's the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. Wang is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
Stepping into the box, Marty Riggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Mo Cole. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Reyes, a native Pennsylvanian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Count 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Skied into straightaway right. Wang is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding in, Reggie Kellogg. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Kellogg.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Lewis.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, exit side.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Valido is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32, Wang.
Now at the plate, Duke Wang, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, third baseman, Quintero.
Standing in now, Sam Quintero, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Brad Morrison takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So now to the plate, Randall Mad Dog, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set and the 1-1. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Got on the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Frankie Fernandez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. Mercury is out in front here, 7-3. A.J. Valido will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First offering on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Seth Roberts will be next. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Danny Owen will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Juan Hernandez will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Batting 7, number 9, Juan Hernandez.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Wesley Rain, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Owen, a left-hander, standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Eric Piper. Here comes the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him. To the plate now, Jason Easel. There's a drive out to left center field. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Mike Morton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Morton is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Dragons are out in front 7-5. Rodney Lewis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Lewis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Valido. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Juan Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
At the plate, Alonso Taveras, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
1-1 home.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's one away now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Reggie Kellard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Down and away, ball 1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So striding forward now, Duke Wang. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Mario Oquendo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Timmy Hinson.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, Marty Riggs.
At the plate, Marty Riggs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now here it comes. Hot shot toward third. Quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman is foul.
Ready once again, Mo Cole. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
A.J. Valito is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his 2nd home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Drilled to first. Oh, what a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Dragons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mark Weston claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mario Oquendo closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Kind of